What's up everybody, I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to do the review of TRN's Bluetooth cable. Now, I don't know if you remember from my 3-in-1 headphones review video that I mentioned when reviewing these 10 Max, remember? I mentioned that I had discovered a Bluetooth cable for these headphones, these earphones. Oops, sorry. Okay, and of course I did purchase them, those cables, but these are not the same. Those were different, and then I started using them for a long time, heavy use. Actually, not so long, maybe 6 to 8 months or something like that. I used them for like 6 to 8 months, heavy use every day, every single day, because I just gotten so used to them, using these Bluetooth cables, the comfort, the practicality, the being free of tangling wires and everything. I just gotten so used to them, and when they broke finally, I had to look for another one. I had to look for another Bluetooth cable. So I decided to purchase these, and I've been using these for a while, and I have to tell you that using Bluetooth cables, switching from wired headphones to wireless headphones like this is a really huge improvement. It's a really huge step, and once you taste it, you just don't want to go back. You simply don't want to go back. Even though my previous Bluetooth cables were broke, basically unusable, I still didn't, attach the original wires, the original cable of these 10 Mac, and I just didn't want to do that. Even if that means that I was basically unable to use these headphones. I didn't use them with wires. Why? Because of the practicality, because it's really practical to use these Bluetooth cables instead of whole new original wires. So I purchased a new one of these, and now I'm going to do the review. So let's start with the box. So this is the original box, the TRN. You see the aptX branding. You know what that means? It means the CD quality for the music, for the songs that you listen. Of course, it's still not as good as listening from the wired headsets, wired headphones, but still, it is a huge improvement in terms of Bluetooth environment. So here is the back side. You see there are some specifications: MMCX connection, Bluetooth version. I don't know Chinese, it's just obvious. This is the Bluetooth version, and some other specifications. So let's open the box real quick. Alright, slide it open. You see, here you will find the Bluetooth cable of TRN. You see the manual, the user guide. One side is Chinese, the other side is English, and here you have this tiny dongle here, the connector. You see micro USB to USB cable. That is for obviously charging up your Bluetooth cable, which is a nice touch actually, because obviously since these are Bluetooth, you have to charge them from time to time. So it's nice to include such a dongle. Alright, so let's start. Like I said, I used to have these previous Bluetooth cables. Let me show you these real quick, and maybe we will go side by side in comparison. Here, these are the Bluetooth cables that I used for over 6 months or something. These are the original. Let me show you this. There you go. 10 Max original Bluetooth cable. See, again, it's the same specs with the TRNs. If I'm not mistaken, if my memory doesn't mistaken me, you see Bluetooth 4.1, and they have the exact same chipset, so the sound quality and everything, well, not everything, but most of the things are the same. But the problem I had with these was the loose connection, you know. After some time of heavy use, by heavy use I mean like using these every day from Monday to Sunday, every morning and every evening. When I go to the gym, I kept using these. When I go to the work, I used these in the morning. So I use them almost every day, heavy use. And after 6 months of heavy use, 6 or 8 months, I don't actually remember, I don't exactly remember, I started having connection here, like loose contact here. I'm not sure if it was the left side or the right side, but I had this loose connection. Then I lost the sound completely from, I don't know which side that was. So basically it was unusable for me. So I had to look for another Bluetooth cable, because like I said, I really didn't want to go back to listening from wired headphones, because once you taste them, like I said, once you taste the practicality, the everything with these Bluetooth cables, you just don't want to go back. So then I purchased these TRNs. But which one would I recommend? Alright, let's start by the things that I don't like with 10 Mach first, and then I will continue with the things that I don't like with TRN. So the thing that I don't like with 10 Mach, the reason I didn't buy this for the second time was because of the stiff cable. Look at this, look, you see? It's really stiff. Look, it's really difficult to roll. So, and like I said in that video, it is the same, because it's the 10 Mach original Bluetooth cable. It uses the same cable with the wired one, with the original cable. It's the same material, so it's stiff, just like the wired ones. It's stiff. You can't flex it, you can't give it shape, it just won't hold. It's not easy to control. Basically, it's uncontrollable, honestly. So maybe I'm thinking that might be the reason that I had this loose connection issue. I'm not sure. And for this reason, I didn't want to continue with this. I thought I would have the same problem again, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to waste all that money. So I decided to buy TRN. So this is the thing that I don't like with 10 Mach, and this is the thing that I do like with TRN. The cable is really nice. It's really sturdy. It feels quality. It feels durable. And you have this memory something, I don't really remember, memory flex, whatever that was called, and it holds, so it allows you to shape it, give it a shape, and it will just remember, it will stay still. Of course you have the same with the 10 Mach, but with TRN is honestly a little bit better. And the other reason, there's actually no other reason. That was the only reason that I didn't buy 10 Mach again. I actually like these really very much, but anyway. So the thing, let's continue with the build quality with TRNs. Alright then, like I said, the cable quality is really nice, especially after coming from 10 Mach versions. The 10 Mach Bluetooth cables, it really feels really good, really sturdy, really quality. And other than that, you have this neck band, goes around your neck, and it's really, you see the stretch. It stretches quite well, no problems with that. And you have the buttons here as the usual, the power on, play, pause, volume up and down. And you see there is a little flap here, reveals your micro USB charging port slot here. And where is it? and also here there's your microphone hole, and the other side is just the battery. Now you see, let me show you a side-by-side comparison with 10 mAh. You see, it's quite bigger, larger than 10 mAh. But here's the thing that I don't like about this, and that is the battery life. Now don't get me wrong, it's not like, I don't know, you get maybe 15 hours worth of battery life from these one and like 7 hours. No, it's not that big difference, but there is a difference that you can notice actually. Coming from these, you will feel the difference, and I don't understand how it works actually, because I just showed you the difference, the size comparison, and 10 mAh is really, you know, smaller, quite smaller compared to the TRN. Look at this. But even so, you get more battery from 10 mAh, and I don't understand this. I don't understand how it works actually. But like I said, I use these heavy every day, and I charge them, I don't know, on the 6th day maybe of the week, or maybe once in a week. And I use them every day in the morning when I'm going to work, and I use them every evening coming from work, and I use them right after in the late evening when I went to the gym. I kept using these, and I did that almost every day in a week, and I had to charge these, I don't know, maybe once in a week. Honestly, maybe, let's say, on the 6th day of the week. And that is really, really, really a great battery life actually. So, but with TRNs, despite having a larger battery, I don't know, maybe it's just a larger case, but if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember the specs sheet exactly right now, but if I'm not mistaken, these ones have slightly larger battery. But even so, I don't understand how it works that these don't last as long as 10 mAh. But don't get me wrong, again, it's not like a huge difference. So, but to give you an example, let's say with 10 mAh I had to charge these, I don't know, on the 6th day of the week, but with these, let's say on the 5th day of the week. So I'm not giving an exact, you know, duration, exact hour. Let's say I'm not saying that I get 15 hours of this and I get 14 hours of this, because I don't, you know, really set a timer when I use these Bluetooth cables. So I really don't know, but there is a difference. You can feel the difference. There is a difference, but it is not huge, but it is there. So I don't understand, and I don't like it, because like I said, these ones have larger battery. So this is something that I don't like. Other than that, the water resistance, like maybe sweat resistance, like I said, I use these Bluetooth cables mainly because I go to the gym, I do sports, and I do sweat. So this is the reason, and I don't want to, you know, be tangled in wires when I go to the gym, you know, lifting weights and everything, or running on the, you know, treadmill. I don't want to be tangled with wires. For this is the reason that I'm using these Bluetooth cables. So, well, naturally, the sweat resistance is kind of important. And with 10 mAh, I really loved the sweat resistance with those. I mean, officially on specs, they don't have any kind of IPX rating or something like that. But look at this. Look, you see? There's no actual buttons actually. It's integrated, one piece. See? So that means extra water resistance. And you have the flap here. Here you go, the flap. Same micro USB. So with these, I never had any issues actually. Never had any issues. I saw them wet many times with sweat and never had any problems with these. And don't get me wrong, I never had any problems with TRNs so far, but these are still suspect for me. Why? Because look, You see, they have actual separate buttons here, and these have a neckband, so they go around your neck, and these parts are actually in contact, touching your neck. And look, you have the microphone hole here. So I don't know, maybe maybe the manufacturers, maybe they thought about it, maybe they did something about it. I never had any problems, I'm saying it again, but still, compared to 10MUX, these are a little suspect, honestly. But that doesn't mean you cannot use them. I always use them when I go to the gym. Since I don't have any alternative that is functioning, I'm using these, and I never had any issues. So which one should you buy? And before coming to that part, regarding sound quality and everything, the sound levels and everything is the same, because like I said, they have the same chipset, so the sound is the same, so no problems with that. Honestly, it's the same. So you can buy either options if sound is your only concern. Other than that, which one should you buy? Well, honestly, well, it's up to you. They have different styles. You see, this one goes on your chest. This part is on your chest all the time, and this one goes around your neck. So they have two different wear styles. It's basically up to you, and I don't know which one would you like, but like I said, this one has a stiff cable. I don't know how you can overcome these, but other than that, obviously these are smaller, they look larger, so it's basically up to you. In terms of price, the prices are almost similar, honestly, maybe $1 or $2 of difference. So it's really actually up to you guys. It depends on your style, honestly, because they share the same chipset, same specifications, same specs and everything. The only difference is the material quality. Like I said, soft cable, stiff cable, maybe a little more sweat resistance, maybe a little suspect, but never had any problems so far. So it's basically up to you. Based on your style, you can choose whatever you like, actually. I hope you found this review and comparison helpful. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments down below, and I will try to answer as many as I can. So see you in another video.